is simple. Take a white piece of paper and take the 8 colors. They're called primary. You only really have 4 primary colors: red, yellow, blue, indigo. Those are basically the primary colors. And then you have secondary colors, which is when you blend the 2 colors. When you go to the top, you have red, which is infrared. Okay, you have red, and at the bottom you have ultraviolet, purple. These are the 8 colors. Crayons, just say crayons. You draw a line with the red.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when you go to the other primary color, yellow, if you mix red and yellow, you get orange. So the secondary color of red and yellow is orange. You take an orange crayon and you draw across the red.
Yes, sir.
Then you get the yellow, you draw a line over the red and orange. That other primary color is blue. Yellow, when you mix yellow and blue, you get green. So now you take the green crayon, you draw a line over that, and then a blue. And then you, on the other side, you have indigo. So you take indigo and you take the blue, you draw, and the secondary color is another indigo. Indigo is the only color that comes twice in the rainbow. That's why in the spectrum, it's longer than all the other colors.
Yeah.
Then you have red and indigo, you get purple. So now you've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple. What is the color of that one line that has collected all those crayons? Black.
Over adults, for instance. Okay. Well, see, first of all, it's normal when you go to the Old Testament, Moloch and the Baals, they wanted the baby, they wanted the children. Explained to me by Satanists because it's a higher level of blasphemy to God, against God. It's and for some reason the demons love bringing that kind of harm. Mm-hmm. We look at a child and automatically we're going to protect them, save them, guard them, whatever it takes. They look at a child, they'd eat it alive, they destroy it, they'd torture it. You got to remember that's their nature. And so if they could show more of their nature to a defenseless child, they love that. That's why some rituals are called demon revels or satanic revels. The younger the child, here's exactly what dark undergrounders have said to me: the younger, the better. Mm. And we never kill them right away. We prolong the torture. Why? Because we have to raise the energies, the terror, the fear, and then little by little letting some blood out, because blood is and all that torment. It's like, think in terms of rats and garbage. Smelly old garbage draws the rats.
No. Every time these videos get good, they end. I need more.
All right, let me start this over, my people. Let me start this over. I have a Paul. But anyway, let me just start this up. Abundance, Turk, abundance. So let me start this over. You already know these people support each other. They will exonerate each other no matter what goes on. This is how they play with each other. No matter what Mel Gibson said as far as his low intellect and disrespectful comments that he made regarding black people and his girlfriend. Like, I don't support him, nor do I respect him. And no, I never did respect him, to be truthful and honest with you. I don't respect none of these people that lie and think they're going to continue to live off of us. So understand something. These people that are coming out in Hollywood now that are telling you half of the shit that's going on, it's a reason why they're doing that, because again, they're being ordered to do that. Because they gotta give you the truth and the lie, because they want total chaos on this planet. Now, what I will say is that right now they are actually speaking about the same practices or the same system that they participated in as far as child abduction, child pornography, sex trafficking. And they would not allow me to load this video up because I tried to screen report court and they wouldn't let me load it up either. But I'm gonna play it this way. So I want you to hear what they're saying, and I want to see if they allow it to play all the way to the end. 800,000 children in America go missing. Over 100,000 children in Germany. No, 200,000 children in Germany go missing. Over in Ukraine, there are thousands of children that's going missing. And in Europe, over 100,000 to 200,000 children go missing a year. So you got to ask yourself, who the hell is taking children? Who the hell is taking children? And children is like, this is sad, man. This is really sad. So let me play this though.
Hear me out on this prediction. Over the next few weeks, you will see a number of news articles from the mainstream media reminding you why you should hate actor Mel Gibson, or at the very least, why you should ignore him. They will remind you that he's a bad person, a racist, an anti-Semite, and all manner of other things, they will tell you. They will republish the leaked audio recordings of his personal conversations where he said some really vile things that he later apologized for. We know these original recordings were edited before they were released. We now know that. How did they get out in the first place, you ask? How did these private conversations get out? How did the company that owns the National Enquirer get their hands on these tapes to begin with? Don't ask.
That doesn't make a difference. You should have never made those comments in the first place. But again, this is how they support each other. Just because they get on a press conference and apologize for the shit that they felt deep down inside their heart and their gut, now all of a sudden it exonerate them for their disrespectful tongue. No, the sun is not exonerating from you, because y'all all of them feel some type of way about us. Every eukaryotic cell feels some type of way about so-called black people, because if you didn't, you wouldn't continue this psychological genocide that you are doing, living off of us. Point blank and simple, all of y'all, and y'all all are going to pay for this shit. I don't care what y'all say or what y'all try to do. I don't care how much cleaning up the earth you're trying to do, but y'all all going to pay for this.
Questions? Don't ask questions, just shut up and follow along. This anti-Mel Gibson campaign will start soon. It's going to start. You watch, mark my words, because Mel Gibson and what he is about to reveal about Hollywood and beyond. We just learned that Mel Gibson is about to release a 4-part massive documentary series on the worldwide child sex trafficking ring that brings in $34 billion a year in revenue. $34 billion in revenue. Just for a frame of reference,
$34 billion?
The airline industry this year, it's bounced back. It's on pace to do $22 billion in revenue this year. 22. That's all airline companies combined. Child sex trafficking is more profitable than the airline industry. This news comes, though, on a day today, the Wall Street Journal front page story exposing how Mark Zuckerberg's Instagram, yes, Instagram, is actively promoting in-person meetups for pedophilia networks. Here's the front page of the Wall Street Journal today. Instagram connects vast pedo network. The meta-unit systems for fostering communities have guided users to all sorts of child sex content. Company says it's improving their internal controls. Turns out all of those conspiracy theories about using a pizza emoji and a map that people said, no, that's like pedo language. That was a conspiracy theory. Turns out, just read the Wall Street Journal article. No, that's exactly how they communicate.
Who took down Patrice Lumumba? Some niggas. Who took down Maurice Bishop? Some niggas. All of the great leaders that rise up with powerful messages of liberation, some niggas killed them and blame Whitey. But they didn't kill him from a distance. They killed him with their own hand, but we all blame Whitey. Who the fuck is Whitey? Whitey ain't even white. Who the fuck is Whitey? Fred Hampton's a nigga. That nigga went the extra mile. He actually drew the layout of the insides of the apartment. He wouldn't even make them motherfuckers go down to the city hall and pull the they didn't even have to go down there. They didn't even have to make a call to city hall and say, yeah, I need the blueprint for the apartment buildings on this street. Send me the blueprint over. And they'd have had a courier on a bike, drive 4 blocks and nope, that nigga drew a picture. This is how his house is laid out. Right? All we gotta do now is wait. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Right? So sit back, let these motherfuckers continue, this system continue to fall. When it's get done falling, our shit come online. When our shit come online, structures is gonna be different. Right? But this is a commonplace in Hollywood. It's always a motherfucker that look like us that they send to do dirt to us, right? That's why Jimmy Henchman, bitch ass, is the one who pushed the button on Tupac at Quad Studios, and he said it. I posted that shit too. That's the trick, divide and conquer. You think Larry Hoover, Angel Bay, and Big Tookie is making alliances with bikers? Got MC13 certification. And y'all even know what that means. That's the mother charter. 13 is the number of the Queen Mother.
Surgen videos de esta mujer con un don especial, de curar y enderezar huesos torcidos en estado crónico, de pacientes que ya no tenían esperanzas en recibir una cura. Su nombre es Ida Dayak, de la cual no se tienen registros que haya estudiado medicina. Es originaria de Kalimantan Oriental, en la isla de Borneo. Esta la segunda provincia más grande de Indonesia. Se dice que por tratar a los pacientes, Ida nunca ha cobrado un centavo. Solo recomienda usar aceite de Bintag, medicina que usan los nativos desde la guerra. Esta medicina es bastante milagrosa según relatos de la gente, capaz de tratar heridas causadas por la guerra. Además de tratar heridas, también se sabe que el aceite de estrella tiene el poder de tratar huesos rotos, huesos aplastados y esguinces. La señora Ida Dayak ha curado a personas de todos los estatus sociales. Por lo que es común ver por donde pasa, filas de personas pidiendo ser sanadas de diferentes molestias, que van desde huesos torcidos, hasta derrames cerebrales. De acuerdo como es llamada, usa ropa y accesorios tradicionales de Dayak, que muestra la figura de una mujer sagrada, la cual siempre es muy amable con sus pacientes. Incluso, algunos han comentado que los aconseja y les hace ver que sus huesos torcidos, algunas veces, son producto de alguna pelea constante con sus parejas. Los nativos la describen como una persona increíble, con poderes divinos, ya que ha podido curar personas con discapacidades bastante perturbadoras, como la paciente que estamos viendo en este momento.
Allegedly, that's just, we're going to keep it like that. That the man had information on embezzlement at the Obama campaign, and they're trying, just like, okay, Hollywood, why is this important right now? Well, they did the same thing. Well, now they're doing the same thing to Trump. Do y'all see all those indictments on Trump? Okay. This is what they're trying to do to Obama. Now, Obama agreed to all of these things, but now Obama see the lights getting ready to shut off. Now, also what you don't know, I'm going to hit you with the Bob gun. And like I said, y'all got to do research, man. It's up to you guys. Got all this technology. Do more than just look at Cardi B and what celebrities are doing. The so-called government, okay, and you notice I said so-called. The so-called government and the high price bankers, the high priest bankers, you know, all their power been taken, right? And please don't ask me to give you a link because there's no link to give you. Okay. So if you don't know this, go research it. It's happening as I speak. The government of the Americas has been stripped of power. You have no idea how powerful you are right now. You just don't understand. The bankers have been stripped of its power. So America is running on air right now. It's always been we the people. It's more so we the people now than ever, but you don't understand that. You still talking about your rights. You still talking about pharmaceutical. You still talking about the jab. Man, look, go and check it and do your own damn research. They have stripped the power of the judicial system of the government. Get me? So where's the power fall? It fall back to the people. But y'all don't understand it. That's why it never come to you. And they also had this with the so-called 3% bankers. So that's why if you notice, every time you call a business now, it's, "Hi, to help you. My name is Wan Chang Kong Paita." All of the business has been forwarded to overseas. And the only way they won't get hit with tranity or training or whatever you call it, won't be hit with a civil human rights suit for violating human rights violation. They have to leave the country. So I'm just trying to get y'all to understand what's happening. So it's no coincidence when you see communities with mansions vacant. That's not a coincidence. Okay. There are people leaving big old houses fully furnished with cars in the damn garage. You think this shit just happened? Why you think communities are just being empty? For the ones that's dying, of course. But why are people leaving $1 million mansions with cars in the damn driveway, clothes, everything? Okay. Yeah, treason, Brother King. Yeah. So in order for them to escape treason, they have to leave the country. And that's
Louis Vuitton, stole it from Africa. Versace, stole it from Africa. The Washington Monument, stole it from Africa. They even stole some of us from Africa. All of y'all wealth, stole it from Africa. Statue of Liberty, stole it from Africa. Jesus, stole it from Africa. Everything we made, niggas is jack. American Eagle, stole it from Africa. Queen Elizabeth Gold, stole it from Africa. Lincoln statue, stole it from Africa. It was made in China, but stole it from Africa. The medical symbol, stole it from Africa. Jesus' story, stole it from Africa. The cross, stole it from Africa. The light bulb, stole it from Africa. The Pope even know that it started with Africa. It starts with an Anthony Joseph or Tabitha. Oscar Award, stole it from Africa. Mount Rushmore, stole it from Africa. I even think that it used to be Africans. Medusa, she was also an African. Comment if y'all want part 2 of some more shit. These niggas stole it from Africa.
You see them dropping like flies lately? Just drop it. Like flies all over soccer, football, wrestling, all over the place. They just drop it. You see the fake enemy lights blowing up? There's a reason for that. There's another thing that happens. Cloning in the players' playground. Some of them are not the players that you see. Some of them have on prosthetics. Some of them are, I'd say, creatures. They're hybrid. That does exist. Where their DNA is taken, again, for cloning facilities, like hair shaved, teeth pulled out, DNA taken, things like that. So let's say they break their hand quickly. There's something that can be used with machines. So med beds. We all know about med beds, right? So there's a definition of med beds going on backwards right now. If somebody hurts themselves, they can get well like that in sports because it's a DNA thing. They take their DNA, they use that for cloning facilities, they re-bring them back, and they're back to playing. Even though they may be a shitty player, they need their face. So let's say some of them don't even have, some of them have one leg. Some of them you'll see them dribbling together. It'll look like some of them carrying the basketball over to the hoop. Like, you know, those 3-pointers that don't even look like 3-pointers, and you're like, how the hell? And then all the men are like, yeah! Like, but in reality, it's green screen. Somebody takes that ball and moves it to the hoop and then checks the TV and what's the ratings? Did we go up? Cool. Let's do that again. Your whole world is a stage. How I know that is because I've been up there with them. I had to sleep with one of the players. I didn't sleep with them. I was assaulted by one of the players that had a prosthetic cheek. And when he took it off, like I don't even know what was going on inside of his mouth. I could smell it. It was gross. Again, the research is in this. And I'm not, why?